Hey, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakudash, your brother Eldai Thun back at you with another video. So I'm over here at the campsite. You know, bishops are working today and all that, so I'm over here waiting for the bishops to show up. And in the meantime, I'm watching the Elder Apostles live stream. And the elder, well, they had just said something a minute ago, and I wanted to just embellish on it a little bit. They basically brought up Moses and said Moses was more than a prophet. So let me hit play. I'm gonna rewind, see if I can catch it. Then I did a little research, and I just want to do a quick couple minutes, just going into embellishing a little bit upon what they said, and then that's gonna be it. You know, I'm just waiting for the bishops to get here, so they should be here any minute now. Anyway, give me a minute. Let's see if I can find this section.
It's warm. Yep. Weather's warm. It says thy sin. Hold on. You niggas are masses that about it. It was saying they got tired of working, and they said we gonna fuck these people.
Hold on.
The kingdom of Judah going into the Dominican Republic.
Let's see.
They started. They haven't paid for right? So they're
if I can't find it, I'm just gonna go into this what I got.
And this is what's in Egypt. Right. And this Egypt is gonna go worse than the first. This place ain't coming back. It's gonna become the biggest desert on the planet Earth. And
No, let me see.
I am, Allah. But so the Lord is saying, you heard these different names that I got.
It's after this.
But this is my name. This is my number one name. This is my personal name. No? So that proves that between the Heavenly Father and Moses, that was formal. Yeah. Formal was informal.
Because Moses was a prophet.
Well, he was more than a prophet. Matter of fact.
Yeah, so the Lord basically said, I'm known by many names, right? But he gave his name, his actual personal name, because his other names are more so titles. Titles like, for instance, Ali Ashadja, right? My name is terrible among the heathen, which he was known as Ali Ashadja. He terrible like power, or he terrible like demon. But those were names which were becoming of his reputation. And Moses, upon Mount Sinai, the Most High gave him his actual personal name. So that's why Apostle Gabar said that was I don't know if he said informal or formal introduction. So, when you meet somebody and you shake hands, say, yo, my name is such and such. Hey, my name is Ayathan. And then, my name is Karatza. So now you had a formal or informal, depending on the setting, introduction, because you exchange personal names. So the Most High gave Moses his name because he said, who should I say sent me? Because Moses, as well as a prophet, he was also a lawgiver. This is why the Sadducees and the Pharisees, the wicked ones, had beef with Yahushai, because Yahushai is from the tribe of Judah. And they said, look, the priesthood or the law, that's an office that belongs to the Levites. Moses was a Levite. But as you're going to hear, I'm going to rewind. Apostle Gabar's going to say, well, he was more than a prophet. And when you sometimes when you think about our forefathers, you forget about the different offices, that men held. Some are prophets, some are teachers, some are mediators. So let me just hit play, and then we're going to go into it a little bit.
Get that. After that, get that in Numbers 12. Formal introduction.
Because Moses was a prophet.
Well, he was more than a prophet. Matter of fact, get that. After that, get that in Numbers 12.
Actually, at that time, Moses was a mediator. The same role that Yahushua now plays. Moses was the first mediator. And Yahushua replaced Moses' office. He's an actual mediator.
Okay, so let me go to what I have here. All right, so I did a little research using, you know, because I'm a techie. I did a little research. I use ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I use this for a lot of things, but you can also use it for you know, scriptures, looking things up in the Bible. So as you can see here, I typed in what ways is what I meant to put was Moses more than a prophet. And then boom, Moses, as you can read it, Moses is often considered more than a prophet in several ways. And then boom, it gives the different offices that he held. He was a lawgiver, he was a leader and deliverer, he was a mediator, and that's what Apostle Gabar just said. He was a mediator, he's a miracle worker, and he was a teacher. Okay, so let's read. It says, 1, lawgiver. Moses is renowned for receiving and delivering the 10 Commandments and the Mosaic Law to the Israelites. And this is what I was just talking about. This is when the Most High gave him his personal name, Yahweh. It says, this rule as a lawgiver set the foundation for, you know, Jewish religious and ethical life, right? You know, which we know Jewish is a made-up term, you know. So for the religious and ethical life of the Israelites. Number 2, it says leader and deliverer. Moses led the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, guiding them through the Exodus. His leadership during this pivotal moment in Jewish history is a significant aspect of his legacy. Okay, and throughout, and the deliverance out of Egypt was actually by Yahweh Shai, you know, in the chariot. That was a rock. So verse 3, the mediator. Moses acted as an intermediary between the Most High and the Israelites. He communicated directly with the Most High. Again, this when he got his name. Often advocating on behalf of the people, right? Because there was a moment, specifically where the Most High was so pissed off with Israel that he wanted to just do away with the entire nation. And Moses stood up as a mediator. And like Apostle Gabar said, matter of fact, let me rewind it. He played the role of a mediator, which is what Yahweh Shai is doing now. You know, a mediator between the nation of Israel, really the elect, and the Most High Yahweh, so that the Most High's heat his anger, you know, which is righteous anger, not toxic masculinity, or, you know, righteous anger, indignation, which is righteous anger against us, be how should I say it? Be calmed down, in lack of better words. Okay, let me rewind it.
12, yeah.
And Yahweh Shai replaced his office. Moses' office.
You know, prophet.
Well, he was more than a prophet. Matter of fact, get that. After that, get that in Numbers 12.
Actually, at that time, Moses was a mediator. The same role that Yahweh Shai now plays. Moses was the first mediator. And Yahweh Shai replaced his office.
Facts. That's facts.
The actual mediator is Yahweh Shai.
So let's see what scripture they go.
12, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's listen to
It's
this.
about the 7 verses.
Yeah, we'll listen to this.
Come on, let's go.
Okay,
Numbers.
okay.
Numbers still in,
Back in Exodus 6 and 1. Then the Lord said unto Moses, Now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his
And
land.
this is the second Egypt. And this Egypt is going to go worse than the first Egypt. This place ain't coming back. It's going to become the biggest desert on the planet Earth.
And the modern day Egyptians, which are the Edomites, you're going to go right into captivity, right into slavery, beginning with that top elite, top banking family, Rothschilds, Rockefellers.
Yeah, because they're going to be out of here. They're not going to taste the They're going to be in countries, Australia, underground,
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Simple as explanations don't lead to correct.
Yep,
Yeah, the
that
top
is true.
elites of Esau, they're really fugitives. It's all the crimes.
The truth is simple, man. Truth is simple, not complex.
They know they're fugitives.
He is through.
Yo, man, them Jakes are fucking Esau up.
Okay, so, that's today's live stream. You can go and watch it. Let's go back to this, my brothers. So, a mediator. Moses acted as an intermediary between the Most High and the Israelites. He communicated directly with the Most High, often advocating on behalf of the people. Who are the people? The Israelites. And brought the Most High's message and instructions to them. And if you want to know who he's talking to, it's very easy. You just go to Deuteronomy, just 1 and 1. Boom. These are the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on his side Jordan in the wilderness, right? So he was speaking to Israel, plain and simple right there. Okay, so he was a mediator between the Most High and Israel. It says he communicated directly with the Most High, often advocating. Oops, let me see, just show y'all where I'm at. Where am I at? Moses, right here, acted as an intermediary between the Most High and the Israelites. He communicated directly with the Most High, often advocating on behalf of the people, and brought the Most High's messages and instructions to them. And then 4 says miracle worker. Moses performed numerous miracles, such as parting the Red Sea, bringing forth water from a rock, and various plagues on Egypt through the power of who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because remember, Yahushai was always there. Okay? It says these acts demonstrated his unique relationship with the Most High and his role in carrying out divine will. In verse 5, he was also a teacher. He educated the Israelites in the laws and ways of the Most High, ensuring that they understood the covenant they had entered into. And if you notice, from 1 to 5, I said earlier that the Levites, the wicked Levites, right, the Sadducees and Pharisees, during the Roman kingdom, they hated on Yahushua, and they did eventually. He was put to death, but they hated him because they couldn't see a Judite being a priest, being a lawgiver, being all these things. But everything that Moses was as a Levite, Yahushua was in perfection. Yahushua was a lawgiver, a leader and deliverer, a mediator, performed miracles, and he was a teacher. Okay? So if you read down, it says Moses' multifaceted role as a lawgiver, leader, mediator, miracle worker, and teacher distinguishes him as more than just a prophet in the biblical tradition. So that's what the apostles were trying to say. Now, if you read down some more, I told her to give Bible verses to support. So here's some Bible verses that support the roles of Moses as more than a prophet. Lawgiver, Exodus 20, 1 to 17, where he was given the 10 Commandments. Deuteronomy 5, 1 to 22, where Moses reiterates the 10 Commandments, right? He gave the law. Now there's a scripture, let me see if I, referring back to Yahushai. Look at Genesis 49 and 10. Genesis 49 and 10, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, the rulership, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. So that's talking about referring to Yahushua, and he was known as what? The lawgiver. So Yahushua is always destined to be the ultimate high priest until Shiloh, who's Yahushua, come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be, right? Going into him being what? A leader. Leader and lawgiver, you got Exodus 3 and 10. So now go, I am sending you to the Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. Okay, through the power of who? Again, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Exodus 14, 21 to 22. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and all that night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on the right hand and on the left. I'm not sure what version this is of the Bible, but it's not the King James, but that's okay. I'm at number 3, mediator. Number 3, mediator. Exodus 19, 16 to 19. Moses speaks with the Most High on Mount Sinai. In Exodus 32, 11 and 14, Moses intercedes for the Israelites after they make the golden calf. Right? And this when the Most High just wanted to smoke everybody, the whole nation. And Moses said, look, what are the other nations going to think about you if you smoke your own people? And then the Most High kind of backed down a little bit. But the Most High has that same heat to this day. But that's why now we got a new mediator, which is Yahweh Shai. And this is what Apostle Gabar was going into. Verse 4, a miracle worker, Exodus 7, 10, and 12. So Moses and Aaron went to Pharaoh and did just as the Lord commanded. Aaron threw his staff down in front of Pharaoh and his officials, and it became a snake. Again, through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Exodus 17, 5, and 6. The Lord answered Moses, go out in the front of the people. Take with you some of the elders of Israel, and take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile, and go. I will stand there before you by the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock, and the water will come out of it for the people to drink. So Moses did this in the sight of the elders of Israel. So miracle, right? Mind you, again, these are all things Yahweh Shai did in perfection. 5, a teacher, Deuteronomy 4 and 1. Now Israel, hear the decrees and laws I am about to teach you. Follow them. Follow them so that you may live and go in and take possession of the land the Lord, the Most High of the power of your ancestors is giving you, which was Israel. Deuteronomy 6, 1 and 9. Moses instructs the Israelites to love the Lord, their power, and keep his commandments. So these are the supporting scriptures, some of them. There's much more than this that proves that Moses, again, what it says here, Moses' multifaceted his role as a lawgiver, leader, mediator, miracle worker, and teacher distinguishes him as more than just a prophet in the biblical tradition. All right, so I think the point was proven there. And with that, the bishops are here, so I'm going to say shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Lord's will, this was edifying. Shalom.